Many cat owners often wonder about a fascinating question. How does my cat know it is truly me? Is it my face, my voice, or something else entirely? Understanding this recognition is key to appreciating our feline companions. Cats live in a rich sensory world, very different from our own. They use a combination of cues to identify individuals, both feline and human. This process is subtle yet remarkably effective for them. It allows them to navigate their social environment with confidence. The way they piece together information is a testament to their evolutionary adaptation. We're only just beginning to fully understand the complexities of their perception. The most powerful tool in a cat's recognition kit is its sense of smell. This sense is incredibly acute, far surpassing human capabilities. Your cat possesses up to 200 million scent receptors in its nose. Compare this to the mere 5 million that humans have. This means your cat perceives a world of odors that are completely invisible to you. Your unique scent, a combination of your natural body odor, the products you use, and even the environments you frequent, creates a distinct olfactory signature. The scent is like a name badge for your cat. Instantly recognizable and deeply familiar, it is often the first and most reliable way they confirm your identity. Cats use this powerful sense of smell in many daily interactions. When your cat rubs against your legs, it is doing more than just showing affection. It is engaging in a process called scent marking. Cats have scent glands on their forehead, cheeks, chin, and at the base of their tail. By rubbing, they are depositing their own scent on you. They are also picking up your scent, refreshing their olfactory image of you. This mingling of scents creates a shared colony odor. This shared smell helps to reinforce social bonds and a sense of belonging. It makes you a familiar and safe part of their territory. Scientific studies have confirmed the importance of olfaction in feline recognition. Researchers have observed that cats can distinguish their owner's scent from that of strangers. They show more interest and affiliative behaviors towards items carrying their owner's smell. This preference is clear and consistent. Even in your absence, your scent on clothing or furniture can provide comfort. This is because the familiar smell signals safety and your eventual return. For a cat, you are, in a very real sense, an olfactory presence as much as a physical one. This deep reliance on smell shapes their every interaction with you. Beyond the world of scent, your cat also pays close attention to sounds. Your voice, in particular, becomes a significant marker of your identity. Cats have excellent hearing, capable of detecting a wider range of frequencies than humans. They are particularly attuned to the nuances of vocalizations. While they might not understand the words you say, they learn to recognize the specific tone, pitch, and cadence of your voice. This auditory signature is another piece of the puzzle they use to identify you. They can distinguish your voice from that of other humans even when they cannot see you. This ability is crucial for their social understanding. Studies have indeed shown that cats can recognize their owner's voice. In experiments, cats responded more strongly to their owner's voice calling their name than to a stranger's voice. This response often involved turning their head or ears towards the sound. Interestingly, they might not always choose to approach when called. This is typical feline independence. However, the subtle orientation responses indicate clear recognition. Your voice becomes associated with positive experiences like feeding, petting, or play. This association strengthens its power as an identifier. Consistent vocal interaction helps build this recognition over time. Physical characteristics and proximity also play a role, though perhaps a more supportive one. Cats do recognize the general shape and size of familiar humans. They learn your typical silhouette and the way you move. If you drastically change your appearance, for example, by wearing a large hat or a bulky coat indoors, your cat might initially be wary. They might hesitate until other senses, like smell or voice, confirm it is indeed you. This suggests that visual recognition of specific facial features is not their primary method. Instead, they rely on a broader picture of your physical presence. Proximity is a key factor that aids this visual and general recognition. Cats are more likely to accurately identify people they interact with regularly and up close. When you are near, your cat can integrate multiple sensory inputs more easily. They can see your general form, hear your voice clearly, and most importantly, detect your unique scent. This close-range interaction allows for a more complete and reassuring identification. Distance can make visual identification trickier for them, which is why the other senses often take precedence when you first enter a room or approach from afar. Their world is one of immediate sensory confirmation. It is important to understand that cats see the world differently from humans. Their vision is adapted for different purposes, primarily for hunting in low light conditions. Cats have a wider field of vision than we do, giving them excellent peripheral awareness. They are also highly sensitive to movement, able to detect the slightest rustle or flicker. This is crucial for spotting prey. However, their visual acuity for fine detail is not as sharp as ours. They do not see colors as vividly as we do either. Their world is composed more of blues, greens, and grays. This impacts how they perceive human faces. Compared to humans, who are highly reliant on facial recognition, cats are less so. We are social primates, and our brains have dedicated areas for processing faces with incredible detail. Cats, while social, do not rely on subtle facial expressions in the same way for identification. While they can learn to associate your face with you, especially at close range, it is not the definitive feature. They are more likely to be looking at your overall shape, your posture, and how you move. Changes in these broader visual cues might be more noticeable to them than a subtle change in your hairstyle, for instance. Their visual world prioritizes different information. This difference in visual perception means that what seems obvious to us might be less clear to a cat. If you are far away, or if the lighting is poor for human eyes, though perhaps good for a cat's, they will lean more heavily on scent and sound. Your specific gait or the jingle of your keys might be more telling than the precise features of your face from a distance. This is not a limitation in a negative sense. Rather, it is a different sensory strategy. Their system is perfectly adapted for their needs as solitary hunters who also form social bonds. They use what works best for them in their ecological niche. Therefore, when your cat recognizes you, it is a holistic process. It is not just one sense working in isolation. Instead, it is a combination of your unique scent profile, the familiar sound of your voice, and your general physical appearance and movements, especially when you are close. Each sense provides a piece of the puzzle. The consistency of these cues across different encounters reinforces your identity in their mind. This multisensory approach is robust and reliable for them, ensuring they know who their trusted caregivers are. It is a beautiful example of how animals adapt their senses to navigate their specific social worlds. The way cats combine these various sensory inputs is truly remarkable. It is a complex interplay that allows them to form a clear picture of who you are. Imagine your cat first detecting a faint whiff of your familiar scent as you approach the door. Then they hear the specific sound of your footsteps or the way you open the lock. As you come into view, your general shape and movement patterns add another layer of confirmation. Finally, as you speak and come closer, your voice and the full strength of your scent complete the identification. This process happens quickly and often unconsciously for the cat. This ability to recognize you through multiple senses is fundamental to the bond you share. Recognition leads to trust, and trust is the foundation of any affectionate relationship. When your cat is confident that it is indeed you, they are more likely to display relaxed and affiliative behaviors. They might greet you with a chirp, rub against you, or solicit petting. These are all signs that they feel safe and secure in your presence. This consistent recognition and the positive associations that come with it, such as feeding, grooming, and play, deepen the emotional connection between you and your feline companion. It is fascinating to consider how different this is from human-to-human recognition. We rely heavily on visual cues, especially facial features. While voice is important, scent plays a much smaller, often subconscious role for us. For cats, the hierarchy of senses is different, with smell often taking the lead. Understanding this helps us appreciate their unique way of perceiving and interacting with their world and with us. It reminds us that their experience of reality is tailored to their own survival and social needs. This difference makes our cross-species bond even more special and intriguing. In conclusion, your cat knows it is you through a sophisticated combination of your unique scent, the familiar sound of your voice, and your general physical presence. No single sense tells the whole story. Instead, they weave together these different threads of information to create a complete and reliable identifier for the important humans in their lives. This ability not only allows for recognition, but also forms the bedrock of the trust, affection, and deep bond that so many of us cherish with our feline friends. Appreciating their sensory world enriches our understanding of these enigmatic and beloved companions.